you. I heard that there's conversations at the constitutional amendment, Dr. Kwesi Prempe's place, where they are suggesting to the constitutional amendment that if we have a new constitution, Article 146 should be taken out, and that the appointments of the Chief Justice, for the appointment of the Chief Justice, political interference should be taken out. The President should not have any roles to play in it. There should be a way in which the Judicial Council can come up with somebody as the Chief Justice, and the person goes to Parliament, and that this issue about impeachment of that person should be completely scrapped. Do you subscribe to something like that?
I would say that in established democracies, you know, they look at the executive, the judiciary, the legislature. The executive is akin to the judiciary. Okay. Recently, when on 7 January, if you remember, 7 January 2025, when we had no president for a few hours. There was no president.
Yes.
There was no vice president.
There was the Chief Justice in charge.
There was no Speaker of Parliament. The Chief Justice was in charge because the Constitution says so. There was no vacuum of authority.
Yeah.
And because of that, we should realize that if we want our country to progress, if we want us to develop, and we don't want to descend into the previous, lawless, era of coup d'etats and lawlessness and kangaroo courts and lack of natural justice and all that, then please, it behoves on all of us, particularly the youth who are up and coming, to ensure that our constitutional democracy is upheld, the institutions are supported, respected, and we do not allow any frivolity to destroy our institutions. Because when we have constitutional democracy, we get our development.
Very well said. Very well said, Gloria Ofori Buadu. We'll follow up. We'll follow up with what happens in the process. Now we know that there's an injunction.
I don't think we should spend our taxpayers' money on any process that will undermine our constitutional democracy. And so I'm calling on the people of Ghana, especially the youth, that this is your future at stake. Okay, some of us have retired, we are moving on, but if you want development, I have lived through coups and lawlessness, and I've lived through a constitutional democracy, and I know the benefits. Fight for it, stand for it, and don't allow anyone to mess it up.
That's wise words from Gloria Ofori Buadu. Let's